I have been gone a long time. I have good reason. I was growing this human, growing him and then like pushing him out and all that kind of stuff, that lovely stuff. So his name is Remy Max Jakes. He was born on the 17th of February and weighed £9 15 ounces. It's weird how you introduce babies with like all the boring statistics because you'd never introduce an adult like that. So a lot of people, when we say he's called Remy, they make a joke about the film Ratatouille. But joke's on them because that is actually where we got the name from. I always like the name Remy anyway because my mum's cousin's daughter's called Remy, and I always just thought it was a really nice gender neutral name for a baby. And the week I met Danny, we watched Ratatouille together. It was the first film we ever watched together and it's the first time I'd seen it. And even though Remy in Ratatouille is a bit of a knobhead, I'm not gonna lie, we both just really like the name. I think I mentioned it then that I like the name. And since then we've been making a lot of jokes sort of referring to our future fictional child as Remy. Little did we know that pretty much the whole time I was actually pregnant with Remy. So yeah, it seemed right to call him that. And then his middle name's Max because my dad was called Max and Danny suggested that we use that as his middle name, which I think is really cute and nice little tribute. Yeah, he's a big boy, so he's 12 weeks today and he's pretty big, as you can see. He's standing up. Yeah, he was born £9 15 ounces, which is basically £10, which is basically bloody massive. We knew he was going to be a big baby though, because I'm 5'8", which I guess is quite tall for a girl. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. And Danny's 6'5", which is just unnecessarily tall. So it seemed, you know, obviously we're going to have a big old family. I will do my labour and delivery story as my next video because it's quite a big old story. But all I'll really say now is that it was actually a really nice day. I look back at it very fondly. Obviously it's one of the best days of my life because this little man arrived, but in general I was quite excited to give birth. I was never really nervous. I was like packing my hospital bag as though it was like a fucking weekend trip to Berlin or something. And yeah, it was just nice. Like my mum and sisters were there and Danny's parents were there, but I only saw them after I gave birth. I don't know, it was just a really nice day. Like I look back at it in a very positive way and I wouldn't hesitate to have another baby. Like if we had the money I would have another baby next year if I could, but we're probably gonna have to wait like 4 or 5 years I think. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about another baby because this is Remy's video. Are you sad? What's that noise? Oh no, he's fine. He's a lovely baby, he genuinely is. I don't really have much to compare him to because because none of my friends or family have babies, so I've never really like met one properly. But I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was. Like so far he's been great. The worst part was probably the first 5 days because we had to stay in hospital for 5 days, which was rubbish. And then I guess the first month in general was a bit of a blur. It was very... there was no sleep in the first month. He was waking to be fed every few hours and he was just crying, and to be fair, he only really cried if he was hungry, but he was hungry all the time, probably because he was so big. So the first month was like not the best. Around 6 weeks he started smiling and it's gotten so much nicer since then. Like he's just the happiest baby ever. He had a really grumpy face because he's got very like expressive eyebrows, so you could like tell that he was grumpy all the time. But now he's just really happy and it's really lovely. Like I always heard people say that the first smile makes everything worth it, and I was sort of like, how can a smile be that good? But it's pretty good. It's pretty nice when they smile. Also he has dimples, which makes it loads cuter. What's up? Oh yeah, just as a side note, I want to do a Q&A with Danny because obviously none of you guys have like met him and we have a baby together now, and I wanted to do a Q&A about like, about like pregnancy, labour and baby related stuff. So I think there's a lot of stuff out there on YouTube from like the mum perspective, but I kind of want to get the dad perspective as well. So we're going to do that. So if you have any questions related to any of this kind of stuff, then if you could leave them below or tweet me or message me on Instagram or whatever, then that would be great. Yeah, it was only the other day I realised that no one on YouTube knew I'd even given birth yet because someone commented on one of my videos saying like that I hadn't uploaded in ages and was like, did everything go okay? So yes, everything did go okay. And I'm going to try and upload more consistently. I want to do baby related videos, but I also just want to do my own like videos about whatever, like feminism and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably gonna end this here because I need to feed this little man. Like I said, if you have any questions for mine and Danny's Q&A, leave them below. You okay? Yeah, thanks for watching.